You hear it before you see anything, the faint, rhythmic pulse of something shifting far away, something ancient, something older than memory itself. It sounds like a heartbeat, but not a human one. It is slower, heavier, deeper. A pulse shaped not by flesh, but by centuries. A beat made of sand falling endlessly from one broken chamber to another. A rhythm that has never stopped and never will. It is the rhythm of time, and it follows you as you open your eyes and stand at the edge of the valley of broken hourglasses. Wind sweeps across the vast expanse, dragging thin ribbons of sand through the air. The valley stretches endlessly in all directions, a desert made not of nature, but of the remains of shattered giant hourglasses, thousands of them, maybe millions, each one toppled, cracked, ruptured by ages beyond counting. Their glass shells rise like fossils from the dunes, some half-buried, some towering above you like the ribs of dead titans. Sand spills endlessly from their fractured forms, cascading into the ground in soft waterfalls that never stop. Everywhere you look, time is escaping. Some hourglasses lie on their sides, leaking quietly. Others are crushed under their own weight. A few still stand upright, but cracked seams spill grains in shimmering arcs. And the sky above is a permanent twilight. Neither day nor night, just a vast, bruised horizon that glows faintly like an old wound still healing. Caleb stands ahead of you, already walking deeper into the valley. His coat flaps in the wind, trailing like the shadow of a long-forgotten story. He doesn't look back, but somehow you know he expects you to follow. His footsteps leave no print on the sand. Or maybe the valley simply refuses to hold on to impressions that belong to the present. You take your first step forward. The sand shifts beneath your weight, warm and cold at the same time. Each grain feels older than civilizations. Each gust of wind carries whispers of people who lived and died in cycles that repeat endlessly. Marcus Aurelius was right. Everything has happened before. Everything will happen again. Empires rise, empires fall. Kings are crowned. Kings are forgotten. The valley is the proof. Caleb stops beside the remains of a colossal hourglass whose upper half shattered long ago. Its frame lies open like a broken jaw. Mountains of sand flow from its core, forming dunes shaped like sleeping animals. You hear the pulse again, the slow, repeating beat, coming from deep inside the broken instrument, echoing through the hollow chamber like the last breath of time itself. Caleb places a hand on the fractured glass. "You hear that?" he asks, his voice muted by the wind. "That's the rhythm you've been fighting against your entire life." You step closer, listening. The pulse seems mechanical at first, then natural, then human, then not human at all. A sound that feels like destiny, reminding you it does not bend. Caleb circles the fallen relic, his movements carving thin arcs in the sand. You keep imagining your struggles are new, unique, personal, he says. But look around. He gestures toward the endless plain of shattered hourglasses. This valley is every life that came before you, every life that will come after, all repeating the same battles, the same fears, the same cycles. Wind pushes a wave of sand across the ground, burying half of a cracked hourglass as if swallowing the past one grain at a time. You think your time is special, Caleb continues. You think your pain is different. But the world has carried this rhythm long before you were born. and it will continue long after your last breath. He begins walking again. You follow him into a corridor formed by two towering hourglasses leaning against each other, their frames fused by centuries of pressure and collapsing weight. Sand rains lightly from their seams, creating shimmering curtains you walk through like moving veils of dust. Inside this corridor, the sound changes. The pulse becomes closer, clearer, surrounding you like a memory you didn't know you had. Caleb moves slowly, almost reverently. You're afraid of time because you think it is slipping away, he says. But time is not slipping away. You are. His words hit deeper than the valley floor. A sudden gust tears through the corridor, howling between the broken frames. The sound echoes like chanting voices, layers of whispers overlapping, repeating, returning. You realize they are not words. They are patterns, rhythms, echoes of choices made millions of times by millions of lives. At the end of the corridor, Caleb emerges into a wide open space where hundreds of hourglasses lie in spiraled arrangements, circles within circles, like ceremonial patterns. Their glass is fractured in identical ways, as if they all broke at the same moment in history. Caleb kneels beside one. This hourglass broke yesterday, he says. Then he touches another. This one broke 1,000 years ago. He looks up at you. Can you tell the difference? You can't, because in the valley yesterday and 1,000 years ago feel identical, two versions of the same rhythm repeating. Caleb rises. This is what Marcus Aurelius meant, he says. The past and future are mirrors. What you are living now has been lived before. What you fear tomorrow has been feared 1,000 times. You look across the valley and feel something shift inside you, something cold, something humbling. You have spent your entire life imagining time as a line, a path, a progression. But here, time is a circle, a wheel, a rhythm that continues whether you rise or fall. Caleb walks farther toward a massive structure, an hourglass so large its broken top reaches into the clouds. It is the size of a fortress, its frame carved with symbols that eroded into unreadable shapes. Sand pours from a wound in its side like a waterfall of gold dust. The pulse grows louder. Caleb stands at the base of this giant relic as if standing before a monument. This, he says, is the truth of your life. He places his hand on the ancient frame. You think your struggles matter to the universe. They don't. The universe has seen them all before. Thunder rumbles far above deep, distant, like a sigh from the sky itself. But, Caleb continues, your posture inside the rhythm, that is the only thing time cannot erase. The wind picks up, swirling sand around your feet. Shadows lengthen across the valley floor. The beat in the giant hourglass deepens, vibrating through your chest. Caleb steps away from the relic and begins walking toward a narrow canyon carved between mountains of broken glass. The path is jagged and steep, the ground uneven, littered with shards that glow faintly like dying embers. We're going deeper, he says, into the part of the valley where the rhythm becomes impossible to ignore. You hesitate, not because you fear the valley, but because you fear what you will see when there is nothing left to distract you from the truth. Your life is not unique. Your suffering is not special. Your fears are not new. You are part of a pattern that existed long before you and will exist long after you disappear. The wind pushes you forward. The sand shifts beneath you. The valley breathes around you. You follow Caleb into the canyon. Darkness rises like a wall. The heartbeat of time grows louder. And for the first time you understand, you are not walking into the valley. You are walking into eternity. The canyon narrows as you follow Caleb deeper into the valley. The walls rise sharply on both sides, formed from layers of shattered glass fused together by centuries of pressure. The broken shards glimmer faintly in the dim light, like pieces of time preserved in crystal. Each fragment reflects a distorted image of the world around you, multiple versions of yourself bending and warping with every step. The pulse grows stronger, not louder, stronger. It doesn't sound like something outside you anymore. It feels internal, like it has slipped under your skin and sensed itself with your heartbeat. Every thump vibrates through your ribs, reminding you that you belong to time, not the other way around. Caleb moves ahead without hesitation, even as the wind turns violent. The gusts scrape through the canyon with razor sharpness, lifting spirals of sand into the air, pulling at your clothes like invisible hands trying to steer you backward. He pauses when the canyon widens into a circular chamber, a natural amphitheater carved by centuries of falling hourglasses. Broken frames lie scattered across the ground like skeletons of enormous insects. The sand here is deeper, softer, shifting with each gust. In the center stands a single hourglass massive, intact, but sealed by thick bands of black iron, as though the valley itself had tried to imprison it. And it is full, filled to the brim with untouched, unmoving sand. A full hourglass in a valley of broken ones. Caleb approaches it slowly. "This is the illusion you cling to," he says. "The belief that your time hasn't begun yet, that you still have more, that the future is waiting for you to arrive." He brushes his fingers across the iron banding. It hums faintly beneath his touch, as though resisting him. "You think you'll start living tomorrow," he continues, "but tomorrow is a mirror of today, and today is a mirror of every day before it." A sharp wind cuts through the chamber, scattering sand across the glass. "This hourglass is the lie of potential," Caleb says. "The idea that you haven't wasted anything yet, that you haven't repeated the same mistakes over and over, that you're unique in your delay." He steps away and looks back at you. "You are not unique. You are not an exception. You are a pattern among patterns, just another rhythm inside an eternal beat." Something inside you tightens. Your breath shortens. The valley suddenly feels colder. Caleb senses your shift. "You don't want to hear this," he says. "No one does. Everyone thinks their life hasn't started yet. They think they're preparing, waiting, gathering strength. They think time begins when they're finally ready. A gust of wind shoves against your back. But Marcus Aurelius knew time already began, long before you were aware of it. He walks past the sealed hourglass toward a tunnel carved between two enormous dunes of spilling sand. "Come," he calls. You follow him into the tunnel. Inside, the air changes. It becomes still, quiet, heavy. The pulse fades, replaced by something else, a soft, relentless hiss, like sand pouring through narrow channels. The tunnel floor tilts downward, and with each step, your feet slide deeper into silky grains that swallow your ankles. The tunnel widens gradually until you enter a cavern beneath the valley itself, and here the truth of the world is laid bare. Hourglasses, thousands of them, hang suspended from the ceiling like chandeliers, some cracked, some whole, some glowing faintly from within. Sand pours constantly from them in golden streams, falling into deep pits carved in the stone floor. The sound is overwhelming, a symphony of flowing time. The air shimmers with dust. This is the heart of the valley. Caleb stands at the center of the cavern, watching the endless streams fall. This is the past, he whispers. This is every empire that rose and fell, every war, every peace, every ambition, every dream, every death. He walks beneath a hanging hourglass as tall as a tower. Its sand pours down like a waterfall onto the ground, forming a dune that shifts with every grain. The world repeats itself, Caleb says, not because it lacks imagination, but because humans do. He touches one of the dunes, letting the sand run through his fingers. We repeat the same fears, the same mistakes, the same desires, the same obsessions, the same attempts at control, the same illusions of permanence. He looks up at the hourglass above him, and we forget. Again and again and again, a thunderous crack echoes through the cavern. One of the hanging hourglasses above the far wall splits open. Sand explodes outward in a golden burst, raining down in violent sheets. The cavern trembles. Streams of hourglass dust shift. Some hourglasses swing dangerously. The world is collapsing, but not because it is dying. It is collapsing because it always collapses. That is its nature. Caleb doesn't move. Empires fall, he says calmly, and then they rise, and then they fall again. Humans suffer, and then they heal, and then they suffer again. Another hourglass shatters. Sand cascades across the cavern like a storm, burying half the floor. Caleb's voice cuts through the chaos. You've been waiting for time to behave differently for you, to make exceptions, to give you more years, more chances, more certainty. He steps toward you, but time does not care who you are. Time does not stop, not for you, not for kings, not for legions, not for civilizations. The cavern shakes. Hourglasses sway. Sand surges across the ground. Caleb points to the ceiling. There is only one thing time cannot take from you. A moment of silence follows, brief, fragile, trembling. Your posture, the way you choose to stand inside the rhythm, you cannot escape. The cavern roars again as another giant hourglass bursts, sending a cascade of glittering sand into the expanding dunes. Caleb turns toward a narrow path leading upward through the collapsing chamber. We're not finished, he says. There is one place left where the truth is clearest. He motions for you to follow. You climb after him as hourglasses shatter above you, raining centuries onto your back. The sand is warm, cold, sharp, soft, everything at once. The pulse returns, louder now, vibrating through the stone walls. As you climb higher, you sense it. You're moving towards something ancient, something final, something that stands outside the rhythm, even as it echoes within it. Caleb reaches a ledge near the top of the cavern. He looks back at you. Above this, you will see what Marcus Aurelius saw. He steps into a narrow crack of light that climbs toward the open sky. You follow him, and the valley waits. The hourglasses break, the future repeats, and the rhythm grows louder. The crack of light above you widens as you climb, your hands sinking into warm dunes, your feet slipping on shifting cascades of ancient sand. The valley's heartbeat follows you upward deep, slow, relentless. Each pulse vibrates through your spine like an echo of everything you've ever been part of, everything that came before you, everything you will one day join. Caleb moves ahead with a calm that feels impossible inside a world that is breaking. Hourglasses continue to shatter far below, their final breaths sending glittering storms upward in bright, dying clouds. The cavern beneath you collapses inward, but the collapse is not violent. It feels choreographed, almost ceremonial. Time returning to itself. You reach the top of the fissure and step out into an open plateau. And for a moment, you forget how to breathe. The plateau overlooks the entire valley, a vast ocean of broken hourglasses stretching beyond the horizon. Thousands upon thousands of cracked frames glimmer under the bruised sky. Waterfalls of sand pour endlessly into the dunes. Lightning flickers along the distant ridges, illuminating waves of golden dust that move like tides. The valley looks alive, breathing, rotating, a colossal machine built from endings. Caleb stands at the edge of the plateau, the wind tearing at his coat, the grains of time swirling around him like a dissolving aura. This, he says, is the gallery Marcus Aurelius spoke of. You join him at the edge. The wind stings your face, but you don't look away. Empires once stood where these dunes now rest. Their ashes became this sand. Their ambitions became these grains. He points toward the horizon. Every triumph you've studied, every war you've memorized, every tragedy you fear, all of it fallen here, broken, repeated, forgotten. A gust of wind sweeps upward, lifting a spiral of golden dust that dances into the air before dissolving. People convince themselves they are witnessing something new, Caleb continues. But the world only has one story. It tells it again and again through different faces. He looks at you. Even your suffering is not original. The wind howls between the fractured hourglasses below you, producing a sound like a choir made of ghosts, hundreds of voices, fading and returning, fading and returning. You think your pain separates you from others, he says, but it unites you with everyone who ever lived. Thunder rolls across the valley, shaking the glass bones of fallen hours. Caleb's voice lowers. And when you see that, the fear goes away. He kneels in the sand and lets a handful of grains slip through his fingers. They glow softly before disappearing into the wind. You fear the future because you think it will be different, but it won't. It will be the same rhythm, the same rise and fall, the same beat. The difference is not the world. He stands. It's you. A tremor ripples through the valley. The ground beneath you shifts slightly, as if the entire landscape is breathing in preparation for a revelation. The hourglasses closest to you seem to lean inward, their broken forms aligning in a direction you can't explain. The sky pulses with dim blue light. Caleb steps closer. You cannot control the beat, he says. You can only decide how you move within it. He walks past you toward the highest ridge of the plateau. You follow. At the ridge, the valley drops away into an abyss, a cliff with no visible bottom, a wound in the earth so deep that the falling sand disappears into darkness before reaching the bottom. This is where time goes when it dies. Caleb stands on its edge, unshaken. You think time is slipping away, he says. But time is not the one falling. He extends his hand over the abyss. You are. The wind intensifies, wrapping around your body with a cold, rising hum. The abyss seems to pull at you, not with malice, but with an invitation, as if asking whether you truly understand your place in the rhythm. Caleb turns to face you fully. Look down, he says. You obey. Below you, the abyss churns with swirling dust shadows of empires collapsing, lives ending, eras fading. But it does not feel frightening. It feels honest. It feels like truth stripped of illusion. Everything falls, he says softly, but not everything falls in fear. For a long moment the valley is silent except for the soft hiss of sand. Then Caleb steps back from the edge. You have been living as if the world owes you something unique, as if the future is waiting for you to become ready, as if your life is supposed to unfold differently than the millions before you. He shakes his head slowly. It won't, and it never will. You feel your heartbeat slow, not from fear, but from acceptance. Caleb continues. Once you stop expecting time to change for you, you begin to change for time. Wind moves across the valley in a great sweeping arc, pushing vast dunes of sand into new patterns. Hourglasses collapse, rearrange, reform. The valley's rhythm becomes clear, an inhale, an exhale, an eternal cycle of birth and breaking. Caleb watches the shifting landscape. You cannot escape the repetition, he says, but you can rise above it. He walks past you, heading toward the path that leads back into the living world. Your freedom begins, he says, when you stop waiting for history to give you something it has never given anyone. You look once more at the valley, at the infinity of broken hourglasses, at the rhythm that never stops, at the truth Marcus Aurelius tried to give you. All of this has happened before and will happen again, and yet it no longer feels like a sentence. It feels like clarity. You begin walking after Caleb. Your legs feel steadier, your breath deeper, the weight on your spine lighter, not because the world has changed, but because you finally understand it. The wind rises behind you, lifting a cloud of golden dust that swirls around your body one last time before dispersing into the sky. Time continues its beat. The valley continues its rhythm, and you continue forward, finally aligned with the truth. If you feel something inside you shift, a calm acceptance, a quiet awakening, then keep walking. The next valley is waiting. The next truth is waiting. And I'll meet you in the next story, in the next silence, in the next beat of the rhythm that never ends.